Welcome to Build Challenges, a brand new series here on my channel, where I put my love of building big to the test, to create even bigger and better builds. My goal in this series is to transform this Minecraft survival world into a beautiful landscape of gorgeous builds. In today's video, we're starting off the series with our very first build challenge. And that build challenge is to create a beautiful starter mansion using some of the brand new 1.19 blocks. And in order to create this build, we are going to have to gather so many resources. So I think it is high time that we get going. Now, as any good Minecraft world starts, you gotta do the basics. You gotta grow the crops, make sure we're getting those advancements, early game advancements, and setting ourselves up for survival. While we're out gathering those early game resources, we also stopped off and grabbed a little bit of coarse dirt from the Shattered Savannah, and then we also grabbed some acacia wood from the savannah before coming across our very first frog. Hey, Mr. Froggy! How you doing? Oh my goodness, this is awesome. We're definitely gonna have to come back and check out these froggies and maybe even bring some of them home with us. So now that we have ourselves set up with a little bit of early game resources, I think it's time that we go on a little exploration trip to go and find ourselves some of the many resources that we are gonna need for our base. One important resource for our starter mansion is smooth red sandstone and orange terracotta. And there we have our mangrove swamp. Oh my goodness, it looks beautiful. Now, of course, we can't forget the mud or the propagules from the mangrove trees. With our adventure complete, it was time to head back to our starter area and get to work, removing an entire forest, or at least a very large portion of the forest, with iron axes. Not the most fun in the whole wide world, but we now have the space cleared and it is ready to start building up our starter mansion. In the middle of clearing out our forest, I decided we needed to go diamond hunting because I needed better tools. When you go through that much wood with an iron axe, you know you need better tools. And of course, what good are diamonds if you don't actually create some better gear for yourself? With the diamond hunting out of the way for a little bit, it was time to head back up to the surface and continue clearing out the trees. And boy, did we clear out trees. But finally, after a very long time, it was finally complete and it felt so good. So now that we have a cleared out area for our starter mansion, it is time to continue grinding for resources because this thing is going to be massive. And we have been grinding some orange wool as well as some pumpkins as we've been sitting here, but I have realized that we also need a lot of acacia wood. So I do have some saplings, we gotta continue that, and I need a heck of a lot more pumpkins than I currently have. So I think we're gonna go on a little bit of an exploration trip back that direction to see if we can find some more random places of pumpkins. Looks like some quite interesting neighbors that we have here. Quite a large house. Not sure I'm ready to go visit yet. Home sweet home, but it's certainly looking pretty bare. But we had a very successful run. We have now almost 2 more stacks of pumpkins, a bunch of hay bales, and you know, a few other nice things. So now it's time to continue cutting down some more wood and getting all the materials that we are going to need for our starter mansion. Well, now that we're almost finished gathering all the materials we need to start building, it is time to start thinking about terraforming, and that means cutting down these last few trees that are growing and starting to build up a little bit of a platform, because right here in the front, I want to build up a little bit of a rocky border with a path down to the ocean here in front, and so that means a lot of dirt to make ourselves a platform and a bunch of stones. So again, it is time to go gather a few more resources because my dirt supply is non-existent. Well, it appears that we have a peace nest that just loaded in. Hey fellas, how's it going? And I don't have Silk Touch. This is going to make terraforming just a smidge difficult. We do have a bunch of dirt now, and it is time to start with the terraforming. And yes, I was not nice to myself and put all my starter materials right there where we need to build a platform and do a bunch of terraforming. And so logically, I should probably move that all, but you know what? We're just going to cover it up and move it later. So now that we have this floating dirt platform, it is time to make it look a little less floating and add in that stone. So let's go. And here we have our stone wall. And yes, it is a little bit ugly right now, but we are going to be adding in a little bit of leaf action, some moss, and of course, some mangrove roots. And yes, there is a hole in the stone wall, so I can actually get into my starter materials. See, told you I should have moved that stuff earlier. A few little roots, and a little bit of leaf action. And just maybe we can make ourselves a little bit of moss areas and add it all in together. That is looking a whole lot better. I guess that means we need to get ready and we need to go and lay out that house and build it up. So we want 3 spaces in between. So this is kind of our entryway. And then right here, we are going to use a mixture of mud bricks and packed mud to make our entrance. So one side of the house is going to be this wide. So we will have another 5 wide space. So 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to take this all the way back. And there we go. So that's a little bit of the layout that we will have of our starter house. So pretty big. Let's see what we can do about filling this in. Now, as you can tell, we have this beehive, and as I've said before, I have no Silk Touch to actually get rid of it, and I kind of sort of want to keep it. So we're going to try and build this house with the beehive inside of it, and we will, as soon as we get Silk Touch, we will get that out of there and put it in its brand new home. So one of the things I would like to do with this build is actually to create some height difference. And there we have the base of our house. Let's jump into that time lapse and keep on building. This guy just dropped down from up top there and terrified me, and now I'm freaking out. Oh no. No. Okay, we gotta get rid of this guy. Okay, 2 hits because he dropped down from right there. Guys, my poor heart. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome back, friends. We have made so much progress here on our starter base. We have a pen for cows and a couple of fields, but we really need a carrot field. I have not picked up any carrots. So I thought we would go on a quick adventure back to our starter village just to see if they actually have any carrots. I don't think there's carrots here because there's wheat, there's potatoes here, but I am certainly not seeing any carrots by any means. Well, that was a bus trip, so let's go see if we can find carrots somewhere else. This is certainly an interesting ship. It's half a jungle ship and half dark oak ship. I'm very confused. That is so weird. I'm not sure I've ever seen a ship like that. We have carrots. Ooh, I like that. Well, then now we don't have to go to a village. Wait, is that like sunk down into the ground? I am so confused right now. Oh, there is a hole there. That is so confusing, and there's a lace, and I really want a lace. Okay, a lace here. Oh, they're gonna kill me, guys. They're gonna kill me. Well, this was not the intention for today. We have carrots, and we are being attacked by multiple things. So, I like going home. Home sounds really safe right now. Oh, lace. I see one there. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, okay, we've lost one already. We have lost an LA, guys. Welcome home, little guy. This is going to be your brand new home, and I really hope you like it here. However, until we can actually find a place to put you, sir, that you won't disappear from me, you're staying in this boat. I'll be back for you, okay? Just hang out. Well, before we head back and go and plant that carrot field, let's go take a little bit of a look-see inside the interior of our starter mansion. So as you can tell, we got a bunch of leaf action and flowers out here in the front of the starter mansion. And when we go inside, we got ourselves a kind of cute little entry. I like the little barrel sitting on the wall here and the plant boxes. And then I thought this could be like a place we'd put a book and any guests could come in and sign our guest book. Then going up here to the stairs, we got a little bit of a living room. Now, it's nothing fancy, and we definitely have to add a few more things to it because it's very plain, but it could be a very good living room right here. Then just off the living room, we have a cute little bedroom, a 4-poster bed, and of course a desk and work area over on this side. As we go back through the living room, we come across this cobblestone box issue. This is where the beehive currently is. We definitely need some silk touch to remove this thing, but that is going to have to happen in the next episode. But we have a staircase that continues up, but right here across from the beehive, we have our storage system, which we got way more storage than we currently need because basically all the rest of these down here are empty. But we also have like miscellaneous storage here with things like our riches, old armor, and of course some mob drops. So this needs to be a little bit better organized. We do have woods and stuff separated, but I definitely want to label all the storage because, you know, storage is very much easier to find stuff if you actually have it labeled. And then over here, we have a little bit of a mini super smelter. So it's super simple, just adding in some hoppers so that I can just put the materials I need smelted up top. And then in the back, we can just put the fuel for the furnace. And then of course, get all the results down here, which, oh, I have some cooked mutton. That's actually a good thing. I will take that. And we will be making a larger super smelter at some time, but for now, this is going to work very well. So if we head on upstairs, this room is basically empty. I have a few kind of lights lighting up this area, a couple of shelves with nothing on them currently, and then some moss carpet for the floor. If you have any ideas what I can put in here, please leave me a comment below because I'd love to hear them. And if we continue on up these other stairs, we have a second set here with a brewing station, which we haven't been into the nether, so we are going to have to go there next episode and get some nether warts we can actually brew. And then over here, we have our enchanting setup. So this is not up to the proper levels yet. It's only at 26 levels, I think, if we put something in here. Yes, level requirement right now is only 26, so we need a 30 level thing, but we also need levels ourselves. And currently we only have 22, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. But we do have these two dormers, and originally I was thinking of actually closing it in, so it was just like a staircase out onto these balconies. But I decided against that, and I kind of like the way that it has turned out, and as far as I know, it is safe for mobs popping in, so I think we're just going to leave it like that. Having found our carrots, it was time to get to planting them in a brand new field. Well, look at that, our first sheep for our sheep pen. Let's go bring the rest. Just 3 at a time? Okay then. With enough sheep in their new pen, it's time to maybe go get rid of the other ones? Yep, definitely more quiet down here. And with these final touches of adding in just a few pink peonies, we are going to call our starter mansion complete. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I am so excited to show you all the plans and ideas I have for the rest of our Build Challenges series. If you did like this episode, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you are brand new, I would absolutely love if you would subscribe. And I will catch you in my next episode. Bye for now.